kind of funny because I've always been very hesitant to invest in kind of marketing things or any of these kinds of services over the years. But when COVID hit and everything went online, and well, for 6 months in Connecticut, we were completely shut down in terms of family law. Nothing happened, fortunately, for 6 months. Everybody was interacting with the world through Zoom or online or in some other kind of way. And it was at that moment that I said, hey, this is a site that clients are using and have confidence in, and this would really be worth a try. And so I tried it initially for a year on just a 1-year basis. And I really think that it really allowed me to continue to be able to practice law, because back then, in early 2000, I mean, no one really knew what was going to happen. And things looked pretty bleak and all over. But because people could really give me a bunch of information that was helpful to me in contacting them, a lot of the times I was just able to give somebody, say, a 15 or 20-minute free consultation. But enough of those cases worked out to be actual clients that I would not have encountered through my normal word of mouth or other ways. So really, I think that LegalMatch is what allowed me to continue to be an attorney and to serving the clients that I serve, because we wouldn't have found each other, I think, any of the other ways that I had been relying on in the past. I end up generating way more in fees than it costs to actually be part of LegalMatch. That's why I renewed again for another 3-year contract. It provides me, a steady flow of clients, irrespective of other things that are going on in the economy or going on in the world. It really keeps me connected with those people who are looking for an attorney, and I feel as though it's saved my business. So that's pretty big, because prior to that, things were just very dried up in every other way. Everybody's doing everything online. The hearing that I had yesterday was all online, and although some things are in person, most things are still online all over the place. And because LegalMatch is easy to use, it's a website that people access. Particularly now, it's an app that's on the phone, it's on the computer, and I'm able to get in touch with clients, get back to them quickly. And if they end up really needing my services and wanting to go ahead and invest in retaining me, then this is an efficient way that complements my other online practice management and billing and their software that allows me to quickly connect with the client, quickly get them retained and paid up, and start doing the things that we need to do to get their legal family situation resolved. LegalMatch always reminds me, it always gives me notifications when there's a new person who has matched on the site, so they can get back to them quickly and call them back or text them back or email them back. And so it's just a lot of people. Not all of them end up studying. Sometimes it ends up some free legal advice and information is enough to get them going and what makes the most sense for them. But it ends up being a substantial part of the new clients that I get. They'll always get in touch with me and let me know how things are going and sort of help me maybe understand the site better and use the site better. So that's been a big help. Most every day, several every day, I would say. I haven't really tracked the numbers. I'd say probably 1 in 10 or so, one way or another. A lot of folks, not everyone can necessarily afford a full fee kind of traditional open-ended legal representation with an hourly retainer. Some folks end up maybe, for example, using a more limited legal service like a limited appearance or even some document preparation that I might do for a fixed rate. So, and it's always been, as long as I've been an attorney, I've always tried to work with people the best I could to try to make some kind of legal service affordable for them. So I'd say about 10%, which is pretty good. Honestly, LegalMatch is the only one I ever tried, and I've been real happy with. So I can't really say. It's the one for me. Well, I try to get back to folks as quickly as possible and call, leave a message, text, send an email if I can't get through, because sometimes people are not sure who's calling them, they could be screening their calls. So trying to get in touch with them those 3 ways and as quickly as possible is the best. respond as quickly as you can, have it on your phone so that you can, on that downtime in between court or when you're just waiting around for something to happen, that you can make the response quickly to the clients when they're urgently needing to talk to somebody and possibly retain you for a case. I've been in your boat. It's a significant investment to consider joining something like that. But I have had a great experience in terms of a pure cost benefit analysis. It definitely ends up more than paying for itself. And other attorneys I've talked to who are in Connecticut as well, who have also used LegalMatch, everybody that I've talked to has reported that it's the real deal.